Welcome to Dicta, your weekly dose of law school and bar exam info. I'm Carrie Ann.
And I'm Puyan, and we're the co-founders of Vinco.
And today we're going to tell you what you can do this year, no matter what year you're starting, to prepare for the bar exam. So if you're a 1L, or going into your 1L year, right, the bar exam might be the furthest thing from your mind. And that's okay, because you don't have to take it for a while. But there are things that you can be doing this year to start setting your foundation. That should be your focus this year. The classes you take in the first year of law school come back again when it's time for the bar.
To haunt you.
Yeah, pretty much. And you'll be like, I wish that I had understood that more, right? I wish that I had really created a solid foundation in X class. For me, it was property. I was like, oh, wow.
For me, contracts.
Now I see why I really should have understood the law there. So just the best thing you can do for yourself is take your 1L classes seriously and create a solid foundation for yourself with the law.
Yeah, so then in your 2L year, you should want to continue that theme by taking some of the courses that you know will be tested, especially if your bar exam jurisdiction is a UBE state, and even if it's not, they're going to be testing evidence, criminal procedure, professional responsibility. That's not on the UBE, right?
No.
Right? But still, you want to take professional responsibility because you're going to want to take the MPRE as soon as possible. Get that over with. Trust me, you don't want to be one of those people who takes the MPRE after the bar exam because you don't know if you passed the bar exam and now you have to take the MPRE, and it's just, you're not going to be in a good place emotionally.
No, I distinctly remember I took the MPRE the August going into my third year of law school, and I distinctly remember the people sitting on either side of me had already taken the bar exam, and they looked so unhappy. So you definitely don't want to put yourself in that position. And the other thing you can do your 2L year, which works nicely with the MPRE, is to start researching which bar review company you want to use for bar review, because most of the big ones offer a free MPRE review program, so you can kind of take them out for a test drive. This is a really big investment, and you want to study with someone who you're comfortable with and you feel like will put you in the best position to pass. And you don't want to be starting off looking for these things with the bar exam breathing down your back. You don't need that extra stress going into bar review.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, in your 3L year, you could take the courses that you enjoy, but I would really recommend you take at least one course, if your school offers it, that's geared toward the bar exam. So I remember the school I went to offered like a supplemental skills course. It basically helps you get down the method for eye racking and issue spotting, and how to answer the questions in the way bar examiners want to read your answers, because you want to make it as easy for them as possible. And I think we also did a couple practice MPTs, which to be honest, was the only time I did MPTs because I just didn't have time during bar prep, and it was a decision I made for better or for worse. I'm glad I took the course.
I think that more and more law schools are offering these kinds of programs, and they're not a replacement for your commercial bar review company.
Yeah, definitely.
But really, for me, I took everyone that was offered, all the free workshops, everything, because it was more of like a behind the scenes thing. Like, I got to understand how the bar exam worked, we got to meet someone who graded for the Board of Bar Examiners and get like what are they looking for? And to me, having some context about what was happening helped me understand better how to write an essay, right? How I should be preparing. So I think, look, you're already paying to be there. If they want to give you some extra stuff to help you pass the bar, it can't hurt. You don't have to do everything, but getting that little bit of an edge, that little bit of a head start, so that when you start bar review on day one, you can hit the ground running because you know where to focus your time. You know what's important. It can really give you a leg up.
And it really gave me a lot of confidence, which helped reduce my stress and anxiety. And I felt a little ahead of the game, so it just made everything smoother from there on out, when I was studying for the bar exam. Knowing that I had already been exposed to some of the formats before, and that I had done what was expected of me, and I answered the questions well, it really just made everything easier.
Yeah. So That's it for this week. If you'd like to have your question answered here, you can email carrieann@vincoprep.com, and we will see you next week.